if you are anything like me, you probably find it difficult to make important decisions quickly because you tend to overthink everything, right? Every decision feels very heavy. Every choice you make seems like it's going to ruin everything. And all the overthinking that comes with it ends up making you feel mentally exhausted. I get it. I've been there. So you are not alone. Okay. I want you to know this. God never intended for decision making to make us feel exhausted, to become a burden to us. God never intended that decision making will take our peace. All right. And this is the reason why today I want us to talk about how to make decisions without overthinking everything. And we're going to be doing this, keeping Christ at the center of it all. So stick with me and don't go anywhere. Let us dive right into the topic for today. Hello and welcome back to Identity Reclaimed with Elizabeth. If this is your first time of coming across my videos, you are highly welcome. Please consider subscribing to this channel and let us grow together as a community. Do also leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know that you are a new community member. We would love to welcome you. All right. Now, let us jump right into the topic for today. Overthinking is often the product of fear and control working hand in hand. On one hand, you are afraid not to make mistakes, you're afraid of making a wrong decision, right? And on the other hand, you want control. You want to be able to control the situations. You want to make sure that you are in absolute control, all right? And this will cause you to overthink. Instead of overthinking, instead of allowing fear and the need to control every situation overtake us, why don't we trust God instead? Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6 reminds us that, in fact, encourages us to trust God, to acknowledge Him, all right, in all our ways, and He will direct our path. So fear and trying to control everything will only lead us to overthinking again and again. So we have to hand the control over to God, all right? And we have to take up the confidence that God has given us, because the Bible says that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind, all right? So no more fear and no more trying to be in control of everything when you have God on your side. So now that we know that overthinking stems from fear and the need to control every situation, how do we make decisions with God? Right? Remember, we want to put Christ at the center of it all. How do we make decisions with God? The first thing you want to do is stay close to Christ. Build your personal relationship with God. All right. If you want to make God the center of your decision making, it means He has to be the center of your life in the first place. All right. So you have to stay close to God. It's not like you distance yourself from Him, you distance yourself from Christ, you don't communicate with Him, you don't pray, you don't do nada. All right. And then you have this big decision to make and you're rushing to Him so that you can make the decisions together. All right. At such a point, you're going to find it difficult. Anxiety is going to creep in. Fear is going to creep in because you have not been close to God. All right. You're going to be wondering, will He even listen to me? Is He even here? Is He speaking, or is it my mind that is speaking? So you don't want to give the enemy that chance. You don't want to create such a loophole, right? So keep your relationship with God tight. Keep your relationship with God, with Christ, really close. Keep it close, all right? Let it be priority in your life, because when you have that relationship with Christ, steady, consistent, committed, you talk to Him daily, you hear Him daily. I mean, that's the foundation. When decision making time come, you can speak to Him about it and hear Him, because it's already a daily thing, a regular thing for you. It's not going to be new. All right. So there will be no fear, there will be no anxiety, because you are already in a working relationship with Christ. Number 2, seek peace, not perfection. Yes. since you're working with Christ, all right, you should know by now that most of the times God doesn't give us 100% picture. He doesn't give us 100% clarity. Okay, so if you talk to God, when you're talking to God, seek peace, not perfection. If he says move, you definitely know that peace comes with his instructions. If God is saying take the step, if God is saying do it this way, you need to, once you take the right decision, once you're looking at the right decision, the one that God approves of, there's going to be peace. Okay, but if you seek perfection, if you're seeking perfection, you're going to end up in the whole overthinking circle again. So go for peace and not perfection. Okay, next thing you want to know is that you need to move with obedience and not fear. You do not allow fear to rule your life. God has not given us the spirit of fear. So if God says move, no matter how difficult that decision is, no matter how big it is, whatever project it is you want to execute, do not allow fear creeping. Move with obedience and not fear. All right. If God says take a step, you are guaranteed that God is moving with you. So you take the step. You might not see all the steps clearly. You might not have all the clarity you need, but the moment you obey God, the moment you obey him and step out, the clarity will come. More clarity will come. So if you stay back in disobedience, if you stay back and delay your obedience, you will not get the clarity that you want. But the moment you step out in obedience, more clarity will come. So move with obedience. Do not move with fear. Don't let fear keep you down. Don't let fear make you not to obey promptly. Move with obedience. The last but not the least is that you should trust God with the outcome. You see, one of the reasons we are afraid is because of the outcome, because we are not sure of what the outcome is going to be, and because we want to make sure the outcome or the result of whatever decision it is we are making comes out a particular way. That's the reason we tend to overthink. Now, you need to learn to trust God with the outcome. Your part is to obey his instructions. When you bring a matter before him, when you say, Lord, I need to make a decision about this, what do you say? How do I proceed? And the Lord gives you an instruction, and the Lord gives you a direction, a lead on what to do or how to go about it. You should not concern yourself with the outcomes. Your responsibility is to obey. God's part is the outcome. Your responsibility is to what? Obey the instruction that God has given you. Follow the leading that he has given you. And his part is to bring about the outcome. His part is to do what? Give you a beautiful outcome. All right. So surrender control to God. Stop trying to control everything. The moment you surrender control to God, your peace will return, and the whole overthinking thing is going to become a thing of the past. Okay. This might not happen for you immediately. So just bear this in mind, that you are ready to deal with overthinking in decision making, and you are ready to make every decision that comes your way with God. How are you going to do that? Number one, you're going to make sure that your relationship with God is tight, that you're close with God, you're sticking close to Christ. All right. Number two, you're going to make sure that you're seeking peace, not perfection. Okay. Number three, you're going to make sure that you're moving with obedience and not fear. Number four, you're going to make sure that you will trust God with the outcomes. You will release the control. You will trust God with the outcome. You will play your part by obeying his guide, his leading, his direction, and you will let him do what he pleases with the outcome. You will trust him. All right. At this point, if you're yet to give this video a thumbs up, kindly do so that we can reach more people. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe so that we can grow together as a community. Leave a comment for me in the comment section. Let me know. Do you overthink? If you used to overthink, how do you manage it? How do you tackle it? And if you have not been able to tackle it with this video, with all that we've discussed in this video right now, Do you think that this is something that would really help you? Are you ready to tackle overthinking? Are you ready to make Christ the center of your decision making? Are you ready to tackle overthinking? Are you ready to make Christ the center of your decision making? Listen, if you are willing to trust God, you will find that clarity does not come with overthinking. Clarity does not come with thinking more or thinking harder. It comes with obedience. It comes with letting go of control and letting God lead you. So let God lead. Let your peace be restored. Allow God to lead you. And I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.